Hey y'all, it's Chef Q, and today I am bringing you a really fun recipe. Actually, you can do this with your kids, you can do it with your family. I'm going to give you a waffle bowl. So of course I have a couple of my favorite gadgets that I'll be using, and I'll let you guys know the brand and everything. But here in this bowl, we're going to start with our dry ingredients for the waffle. So I have 2 cups of flour, I have 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of kosher salt, and then here are my wet ingredients. I have a 1.5 cups of milk, I have 2 eggs, I have a teaspoon of vanilla, and what I'm going to do is add 2/3 cup of melted butter, unsalted butter, you guys. Don't use the salted butter, okay? And this is already mixed in, like I said, and I also added a little cinnamon to it. So we'll set this to the side and we will whisk up our wet ingredients. Make sure your egg is completely mixed, completely broken in there. Make sure your butter is cooled off a little bit. Don't put it in there hot. Okay, so now what we'll do is add our wet ingredients to our dry ingredients. Okay. And we're gonna get that all mixed together. Okay. I like to, when I do the waffles or pancakes from scratch, you let it sit for a little bit. So you make it ahead of time, make it first. Let it sit, because once it settles a little bit, it actually, to me, it comes out way better. You don't want to do it right away, okay? So the batter is a little bit thick. And we're just gonna mix all of that together, okay? All right, we're gonna sit this to the side. So for the topping, we're gonna do a peach cobbler style like glaze. We're gonna use actual peaches. I couldn't find any fresh peaches. Canned peaches are totally okay to use. I'm gonna use my same saucepan that I have my melted butter in, and I will add more butter to that. So this is about 4 tablespoons of butter, okay? And I'm also going to add about 2/3 cup of brown sugar, and we'll let that melt down. And to that, I'm gonna add some ground nutmeg, okay? And for me, when it comes to these kind of spices, I think it's best to do them, to your liking, to your taste. Some people don't like nutmeg. I love nutmeg. So you might not want to put nutmeg in yours. I have a little cinnamon, and I have a little allspice, okay? And it's about melted down. And what we are going to do is add in some of this juice and some of these peaches, okay? And we're gonna bring that to like a light boil. You guys know what this looks like, and you want it to thicken up. Okay, so our peaches have come to a light boil, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of heavy cream in here, and I have about a teaspoon of vanilla, and that's gonna be my thickening agent. It's easy to, it's quicker to thicken it up, and it gives it a nice creamy taste as well. And we're gonna now push this to the side because our waffle mix has set long enough, and I have brought out my little waffle bowl gadget. Okay, and these waffle bowls, you can fill them up with desserts. You can fill them up for breakfast. Like, they're really fun and easy to do. Your kids will enjoy doing it. So I have the waffle bowl maker. I'm gonna spray it with a little pan, okay? And what we are going to do, so our waffle mix has been sitting, and we're gonna pour it right in to here. Okay, there's a fill line in there so that you don't overfill it. And you just close it down. And once it stops steaming, you know that your waffle is done. The waffle is ready. Comes out in a little shape of a bowl. Okay, it's still a little crisp on the outside, it's a little soft on the inside. I don't know about you, but that's how I like my waffles. And I decided to do something a little more fun with this last minute, okay? So, I'm gonna add ice cream. And this is English toffee caramel. Let's plate it up. I'm gonna put a couple of scoops in there. You guys, this ice cream is so good. And I think it just adds a little extra oomph to these peaches. So I guess this has turned into a dessert bowl. Okay, so I got those 3 scoops in there. And we're going to take our peaches. And we're gonna put them in there with that. Yes, ma'am. And sirs. And we're gonna take that juice and drizzle it over. I think I might need one more scoop of ice cream, y'all. Oh no. I know some of y'all are looking at this saying, oh my God, it's so sweet, but it's so good. One more scoop. Right on top. Look at that. And I'm gonna sprinkle a little more cinnamon in there. And that's it, you guys. Look at that bowl. Let me get you a better look. You got your waffle from scratch, your peach cobbler style syrup, and here I go adding English toffee caramel ice cream to the factor. I am about to tear this up, y'all. Enjoy.